3.
You're watching Football Friday Night.
Bringing in the cheer. Welcome back to Football Friday Night.
They're pretty excited about that one,
They were very
Kira.
cheerful.
Yeah.
I loved that. We just covered our South Carolina games, and now we want to head over to Georgia, Graham.
Several exciting matchups happening across the Peach State.
We want to begin in Savannah with a top 10 matchup between the Burke County Bears and Benedictine. Last year, both teams met in the middle of the season with 6-0 records. A different story tonight with the Bears 2-0, Benedictine losing their first 2 games of the year. Both teams still playing their non-region schedule. A lot on the line for both of them. Starting in the third quarter, Burke County down 30-14. This is a nice run for the visitors. First down, but it would lead to a punt. Benedictine's offense back on the field. Stephon Cannon completes the pass to Joshua Washington. That's good enough to move the chains for a first down, but the drive would stall and force a field goal. Here we go. This one from 50 yards out. Connor Ferguson. It's good. Wow. 50 yards in high school, Graham?
That's crazy.
All right, then. Great kick.
He needs to go to college and play.
He really does. All right. That is all the excitement that happened. The Bears would fall 43-14. Thompson trying to back bounce this week against ARC. Thompson getting us started. Quarterback Markavion Jones, he's going to find Jarris Sinkfield, who bounces off a tackle, never looks back. 50 yards for the score. Going down the sideline, turning on the Jets. It's 7-0 Bulldogs. ARC with it now. Freshman Chase Caldwell goes to the air. He finds Lothan McBride in the corner of the end zone. That would tie it up at 7-all. It was really a defensive struggle most of the night. Jones does a great job avoiding pressure from the Musketeers. Pass wrestled away, intercepted by Kent Medlock. Wow. Then on the next drive, Thompson going to return the favor. Caldwell's pass is tipped in the air. That one's going to be picked off by who else but Markavion Jones.
Why not?
7-7 at half. Thompson goes on to win a close one, 14-7.
Moving to Columbia County now, it's been a struggle for Corey Evans and the Warriors so far this season, trying to get their first win tonight at Evans. But the Knights are coming off a bye week following their opening win against Thompson in a thriller. And the plan for Barrett Davis tonight was simple: dominate and execute. And speaking of domination, Kirby Smart and Georgia opened up their season tomorrow against Clemson, and that man's going to join him next fall. Mason Short committed to Georgia earlier this year. It was 21-3 at the half, and right as I got there in the third quarter, we got a top play nominee. Braden Johnson breaks 2 tackles after the handoff of E.J. Hogan. He gone. This makes it 28-3 Knights. House call for Evans. Next drive for the Knights. This time it's Hogan himself who's going to reach for the end zone and does it himself. So that makes it 35-3. Warriors now trying to get back in the game. Joel Jackson Henriquez tosses it to Caden Carmen to convert on third down. That would be the end of the third quarter, but a few plays later, oh no. Jackson Henriquez fumbles the snap, and it's Evans Allen Morris who picks it up. That would set up this top play nominee. The saying goes, kickers are people too, because Tyler Wallace drills this 43-yard field goal to make it 38-3, and that would be your final score. Evans will host Lakeside next Friday, Kira.
Kickers are very important people, if you ask me, Graham. Wow,
yes.
Jefferson County Warriors are winless so far in the 2024 season, but they are looking to change that, hosting Ace Charter. Warriors down 31-0 at halftime. Disaster nearly strikes in the kickoff to second half. They don't get full control of the ball. Griffins quickly swarm Marcavius Lowry. The Warriors are pinned to their own 7-yard line. Jefferson County would go 3 and out for their possession. Griffins would make them pay on this long touchdown pass from nearly 50 yards out. Griffins grow their lead to 38. Now the Warriors looking to get back on the board, trying their darndest. Quarterback Terrell Benjamin, he's going to keep it. He's going to try to get the first down, keep the drive going, and there it is. Jefferson County looking for the big play, Darrell Queiler, but Benjamin's pass is picked off. We're going to take a look at that right now. Here we go. There's the play. That's going to be picked off, and that is not what you want. Warriors would go on to lose 45-0.
Oh, goodness. Marlo East and his team out there. Well, Laney hosting Putnam County tonight in downtown Augusta. Second half, Laney on top 14-10. Wildcats with the ball. Matthew White gets the direct snap and takes it down to the goal line. Laney scores on the next play. And that makes it 20-10. Here's the touchdown run there. And Laney would go on to get another score here. This time it's 26-0. They attempted a 2-point conversion, but it was no good. Another drive for Laney. This time it's Trayvon Griffin who gets it. He goes to the air and finds Anthony Wilson with no one close to him for 6 more. Laney wins it 32-25. Augusta Christian taking on Bullock County. All eyes on head coach Mark Etheridge. He took over this program in the middle of this last season, remember, after the Lions fired Chris Thomas after 3 games, Kira. The Gators led 14-0 after the first quarter. Lions trying to get something going in the second, but it's a low snap, but Walter Jones picks it up and makes a nice play out of it. But on the very next play, this happened several times on this drive, the ball goes over John Allen Williamson's head on a bad snap, so that drive would stall. On the next drive for the Lions, though, Williamson goes to the air and finds Kenny Mathis for a nice first down, but a few plays later, Williamson is going to look deep downfield and take a shot, but it's intercepted by the Gators. The struggles continue for the Lions, and Bullock Academy goes on to win it 28-0.
Glasscock County taking on Briarwood Academy. We begin in the first quarter. Quarterback Cutler Fleming pitches to Charlie Mosley for a great run. There you go. Then on the same drive, Fleming hands off to Mason Poss. That one's in for the touchdown. The extra point is good, and that'll make it 8-0 Buccaneers. Still in the first quarter, Fleming finds Sawyer Thipin for the TD, making the score 14-0 Buccaneers. They were on quite a roll there. Then finally, in the second quarter, Glasscock County looking to respond. They score as Caden Downs hands off to Brian West. Touchdown and extra point are good. 44-8, Briarwood wins it 44-16.
Other scores around the Peach State. Gordon Central shutting out Josie 37-0. Swainsboro over Metter. Warren County over Johnson County 28-20. Northeast Macon over Washington County 41-0. And Washington Wilkes over Oglethorpe 20-17.
Washington Wilkes with that narrow victory. Well, coming up, we will have a look back at our Game Night Live Game of the Week.